Jesus said to them, "You faithless people, how long must I be with you until you believe? How long must I put up with you? Bring the boy to me." You can sense his anger. He was like, "Are you kidding me? All of the things that you have seen me do, and you still don't have enough faith." Then he continues. So they brought him the boy. But when the evil spirit saw Jesus, it threw the child into a violent convulsion, and he fell to the ground, writhing and foaming at the mouth. "How long has this been happening?" Jesus asked the boy's father. He replied, "Since he was very small. The evil spirit often makes him fall into the fire or into the water trying to kill him. Have mercy on us. Do something if you can." And then Jesus replies, "What do you mean, if I can?" Jesus asked. Anything is possible if a person believes. And then look at verse 24. Then the father instantly replied, "I do believe, but help me not to doubt." That very moment, God gives us permission to doubt and ask for help. I want to trust you, but I struggle with what? I want to trust you, but I struggle with this. I want to trust you, but I struggle with my finances, or I struggle with my thought process, or I struggle with my addiction, or I struggle with my anger, or I struggle with this. I want to trust you, but I'm afraid to come to you to ask you, but guess what? He already knows. And He's giving you permission to say, hey, it's okay. Come to me and ask me for help. So here's the first thing we're going to do today. I want you to get honest. Get honest with you and call it out. Because there's something in every one of us, because I'm telling you right now, God has got an incredible journey ahead of us, and we are hanging on to the steering wheel, white-knuckled, and we will not let something go. Because it has got power over you. I don't fully trust God with what? What is it for you? Verbalize it in your mind. If you all sit and tell me, no, I got it all under control, you are a dang liar. And that's the first thing that you need to address, is the fact that you're a liar. But there is something, because I'm telling you, there is something beautiful on the other side of your sin and your bondage, and you cannot have it until you get it gone. And He's giving you permission to say, hey, I want to trust you, but I'm struggling with this, and I want you to help me with this. So put a name on it. Put a name on it. I don't fully trust God with what? What is it in your life? Is it control? Is it obedience? Is it defiance? Is it anger? Is it addiction? What is it? Because there's something that's not allowing you to go to the side. It keeps you in the middle. John 8, 31, 32 says this. Jesus said to the people who believe in Him, "You are truly my disciples if you obey my teachings. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." If you obey my teachings, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So you got to all of a sudden man up. And women, I'm sorry if that sounds sexist, but sometimes you just got to man up. And you just got to say, hey, I want to pick a side, because I don't like for him to come to me and say, I loathe your action. I want to vomit you out of my mouth. You repulse me. I'm going to pick a side. And I'm going to stand by that side. So how do we develop it? Let's go back to Proverbs, away from the CCV, and let's read. It says this, Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Now, to apply it, we have to understand it, right? So, how do we acknowledge him?